Welcome back to Project 613. Today we begin a new topic of mitzvot. Having discussed all the mitzvot that have to do with the kosher diet, we now move on to talking about oaths and promises and commitments that a person takes upon themselves by word of mouth. And we see the value and the respect that the Torah gives to a person's commitment, to a person's word. And therefore, if a person doesn't keep their word, they are violating a biblical prohibition. There are a number of different types of oaths and promises that the Torah talks of, and over the coming days, we will be discussing all of them. The first one, the mitzvah that we will be learning today, is that it is forbidden for us to violate a promise known as a shvuat bitui. And that is, if a person promises in the name of God to obligate himself to either do or not do any mundane activity that has nothing to do with religious practice, and then they do not keep their promise, they are in violation of this prohibition. So for example, what this would look like would be like this. If a person says to them, promises in the name of Hashem, and he says, I promise in the name of God that later this afternoon I will eat a slice of bread, or that later this afternoon I will go shopping. And then he doesn't eat the slice of bread, or he doesn't go shopping. He has violated this mitzvah. The same thing goes if the person says, I promise that later in this afternoon I will not eat a slice of bread. If later he doesn't keep his word and he ends up eating the slice of bread, he has violated this prohibition. The same thing works in the past as well. If a person promises about something that happened yesterday, for example, if the person says, I promise in the name of God that yesterday I ate a slice of bread, or that yesterday I didn't eat a slice of bread, and then later it's discovered that what he said wasn't true, so he would be in violation of this mitzvah as well. This is known as a shvuat bitui. It's the first type of promise that we learn about. And over the coming days, we will be learning about all other types of promises and vows that the Torah talks of as well. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.